Hello and welcome to CastleConvos, where every week we invite you to be a part of our Disney group chat. I'm Savannah.
And I'm Ashley.
I'm Margo.
And we are not in the parks right now. And I know what you might be thinking. Ashley's back.
Yeah, here's the thing. I wanted to air a little bit of a beef that I had. And it's that you weren't supposed to tell anybody about the lamp thing. It's the one thing I asked.
Okay.
And it's the first thing you said.
I'm sorry, that was wrong of
writing,
us.
so I did forget.
I'm so sorry about that.
It's just a thing that happens.
But in addition to our usual Ashley, we have a very special guest. How would you intro this guest?
I would say this guest has been around all the time that we've been around, but a little less because
He's little.
Because he's their little brother. Please welcome to the podcast, Dylan.
Yay! Hi, Dilly.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good. Thank you for having me as part of your Disney group chat.
Yes,
Yay.
of course. We've been hoping to get you on. You're
We've been
very...
bullying him for ages.
Yeah. He's a hot commodity, though.
Very busy boy.
Yeah, what have you done to my old bedroom?
Dylan used to live in here. And it was a fun time. And so when he left, we felt a very large void. And so we had to create this.
It's like when your kid goes off to college and you're like, time to make the home gym.
It was literally
It's a
exactly
podcast.
that. Except for it's our crafting room. Okay, so what we usually do at the top is we ask each other what we'd be doing if we were in Disney right now. But you have to try to think of like more details. So I can go first.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask Ashley.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go with Ashley. You have been there in Disney World for 3 days. You're feeling tired.
My feet hurt.
Your feet are sore. You are swollen. You are going to have a chill day, but you still have a park ticket.
Mhm.
You're trying to luxuriate as much as possible. Which park are you going to, and what are you going to do to luxuriate?
I see luxuriate. I was gonna think like in the mood that I'm in now,
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have like a couple drinks and shop.
Luxuriate,
Like, that's what I
think, is
want
drinks.
to do. I
That's a
want to
good
like.
one.
So truly, I think it would be. And this is gonna sound crazy for my longtime fans, you know. I think that I would want to go to Hollywood Studios,
Wow.
and because I love their shopping, I think
shopping's
it's
good.
so cool. And I would probably go to Baseline Tap House, have a couple beers,
Yeah.
and then maybe a pretzel. I do love a pretzel, but they're so big, so like someone would have to be there and split it with me.
Yeah,
And then I would want to like shop and everything else.
that's a great
Nice.
one.
Yeah,
I love
I think
that.
that's
Yeah.
what it would be.
Yeah.
You
All
take
right.
your time and
Yeah, that
it just sounds
nice.
fun, and just sit because like the vibes there are so nice. I just like to sit and be
It's
there.
the best shopping.
Yeah.
It's good shops.
Mm.
All right,
Nice. I
cool.
love that.
Your turn.
Margo,
Mm-hmm.
it's your last day. You're busted.
Mm-hmm.
You're beat. You have a park day. You have a park ticket. It's your last one.
My last park day.
What are you doing to like round it out?
To like finish strong.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do something I've never done before, and I'm gonna go to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Because it's like the last day and we've seen everything, so now it's like, what can I do that I've never seen before to like finish us out and make me feel like I still saw something new? So I think I'm gonna do that. Plus there's a train ride, so you get to sit for a while. And then you can obviously take your time there. I don't think it's very busy. And then I would come back and then I would do a safari back to back. Like I wouldn't
Wow.
even care how long it took. I would do like the 2 longest rides in Animal Kingdom to spend the most time there. And then I would get some corn.
Yes.
We love corn.
I love that.
Very good.
Okay, Dylan.
Yes.
Oh.
It's your first day back in a long time, which feels apropos.
Yeah.
But I think that you're going to go to any park you want, but it's your first day back and it's like your first full day, so you're starting in the morning. So where are you going to go in the morning and like get breakfast, and what's the first thing you want to do like when you get back?
Okay. So like the implication is that I'm rope dropping.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not a huge breakfast person, so I will go to Joffrey's on any park, so that can immediately be the answer for that.
Mhm.
Because it's shaken Jamaican all day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the last time we went, I was the first one that showed up at Animal Kingdom even before Mom and Dad, and I was walking around with my little coffee.
It was
Just
awesome.
like
I love that.
I think, because I feel like I could spend an entire day in Hollywood Studios, so I'm going to go to Hollywood Studios for my first day.
A man after my own heart.
I am going to probably want to do Rise of the Resistance right away just to not have to wait in line. Even though it's a cool line, I waited 3.5 hours for that ride.
We're good.
But yeah, no, I think I'll do that, and then I'll ride all the rides. Because when I get bored at Hollywood Studios, like I don't know about you guys, I can do the Star Wars hack pad stuff all day long. So
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
good to
I was a
talk about.
stormtrooper.
Yes.
I got to the rank of stormtrooper, and I remember we went on the smuggler's run after I figured out how to use the app, and I lost 10,000 credits because we kept crashing.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh my
Who
god,
the heck was driving?
you. I think it was you and Mom that was
That's
driving.
crazy.
That actually tracks.
I've never driven in my life.
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
That's
Yeah,
a great
I love
answer.
that.
I love that you love Hollywood Studios because I feel like I have 2 haters of Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Not haters, just
Just not
ranked
lovers.
lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going through a phase. It's getting a new identity, I think.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Mhm.
fair.
All right.
What would you be
Yes,
snacking
that's
on?
it.
Just curious.
What I'd be
What's the-
snacking on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're done doing like this stuff in the morning, eventually you're gonna be a little hungry.
Yeah.
What's the go-to in Hollywood Studios?
I do like the Ronto wrap, specifically with the breakfast one with eggs
Yes.
on
Oh
it.
my god. It's the best.
But like I love the slaw,
Yeah, it's so good.
and I'm drinking definitely.
Yeah.
Probably, but honestly, the real answer there is Sam Adams seasonal or Yingling is what I drink in Disney. But if I'm at Hollywood Studios, I gotta have a blue milk.
Oh, yeah.
With some rum.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. All right,
Alright.
Mike, you have to ask me.
Ask Savannah.
Okay. It is. You've been going. It's a 7-day trip.
Oh my god.
This is day 6.
Woo!
You're leaving the 7th day.
Hmm.
You're leaving in the morning.
Okay.
Day 6. You've been to every park. You've had all of your dining things, but now it's like you can choose any park to spend your last day in, but then you can leave the park and go to any restaurant for dinner.
Love.
That's a
Mm.
good
Love.
one.
So what
This
is
is fantastic.
that?
You guys are gonna be shocked by my answer, but I think it's Magic Kingdom.
All day?
I am down
Oh.
for that. That was if I wasn't rope dropping Hollywood Studios for mine, it was gonna be Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, like I feel like a last day in Magic Kingdom is always very magical.
It is, yeah.
And I like being there towards the evening, and then I want to leave before the fireworks, and I want to go to, I think I'm going to try California Grill at the Contemporary, and I want to
Mm.
watch the fireworks from the roof. That is my goal.
Fun.
So I would spend the day in Magic Kingdom. I'd probably get there a little later, like an hour. Who am I kidding? I'm going to be there at Rope Drop.
Well, I'll be there,
Be
and,
there at
and then
8
you'll
a.m.
have FOMO about it, and you'll show
Yeah.
up there too. And same with Margo. She'll be like, I'm gonna sleep in.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we're all in the
We're
bus
all
line.
up anyways.
Right. We're like,
silently
oh, hey,
getting ready. We're like,
nice to
Yeah.
see you here.
No, funny.
And I want to go to Columbia Harbor House and have a lobster roll because everyone's talking about that, and I want it.
It sounds
So
good.
So I do that. I would just meander. I don't think I'd wait in any long lines. If there were like 5 minutes or 10-minute rides, I'd get on. But I really just want to meander and like snack and watch parade and
Mhm.
see the shows,
Castle shows,
castle shows, and like also like
like film.
Country Bears and Philhar Magic and Tiki Room, and then go to California Grill.
They changed Country Bears, didn't
He
they?
did. It's very controversial.
What's the difference?
It
Have you
is now
seen it?
singing pop songs. We have not seen it yet.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like they sing "Try Everything" from Zootopia.
Oh. But what about the when a feller turns me on, he turns me down?
I missed it. I'm gonna be sad.
I remember the first time you guys took me on that, and I look up, and there comes
Yes.
a girl on a swing
butt.
right above me.
I
She's
was
like,
watching
"What?"
you guys. I was literally like, because I knew what was coming, and I sat them right in the middle. So when she comes down the swing, it's right over them. I was like,
I'm like, this is it. This is how I go.
yeah. Well, what a good way to go.
Yeah, it's like,
She's gorgeous, isn't she?
What?
So we're gonna go on it for the first time in June, and we'll see
Mm-hmm.
what it's like because I'm not feeling so sure.
I'll give it a chance.
We're gonna give it a chance.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. I
Yeah.
just.
I have some questions for Dylan.
I love.
Oh, an interview.
Yes.
Is this thing on?
Has real microphones.
Oh.
Doesn't use.
Oh, we did it again.
I want to ask, explain your Disney lore.
Mm.
And in another way of saying that would be like, what in your childhood made you a Disney adult?
we had that game.
Yeah, we've all said that.
Yeah, probably you talked about it before. Well, we had two. We had My Disney Kitchen, and then we had the it was really just like probably get it at Target, and it's like, hey, get this with your Disney vacation brochure. Click
Yeah.
at the map.
Yes.
But I can remember like the music.
Oh my god.
And like I can remember the Kermit balloon, hot air
We have to
balloon
do
on the
that.
screen
Oh, yeah,
from
we have to
Muppet Vision.
Mhm.
And I remember watching the Hall of Presidents video
Yeah.
and being like, this exists. Like, and I thought it was like actors. I didn't realize it was all
Animatronics.
Oh wow.
And yeah, you guys watched a lot of Disney movies, and so did I. I liked Nightmare Before Christmas a lot, and I played like all the Kingdom Hearts games, so I got really into the Disney lore that way. And then my first musical I was ever in was a Disney show. It was Beauty and the Beast.
Nice.
So it's just a bunch of stuff that kind of entwined me. I never went to the parks until I was 19, because when I was a kid, you guys went, but I only went to Universal.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to go. I think I was part of it. I was like, I just want to go to Disney, but now we're too old, apparently.
And then I come along and I'm like,
Yeah, well, I think the concept of like just adults going, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like at first, but
That's the way.
yeah.
it was, yeah, no,
Do
honestly.
I ask my next
I
question?
do want to go with a kid one day, like whether it's, if I don't know.
Or like the Disney
But-
Parks bug.
Or it'll be fun with a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first I want to ask, what are your like top 3
Oh
characters?
yeah, we did this.
Yeah.
Like to meet, like if I got to meet him, or just in general.
Like in all of Disney like repertoire.
Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like King Louis a lot.
Good one.
Oh my god, the deep
Oh,
cut.
do.
That's amazing.
I'm the king of the swingers, oh.
VIP.
Off the top of my head, probably
You're wearing like head to toe goofy.
I am wearing head to toe Goofy, but I love Oswald.
Yeah.
That's Goofy.
Yeah.
It's Goofy.
You could do 5.
I love the Goofy movie.
Oh yeah.
If we do 5, then,
Yeah.
then it'll be Oswald and probably Woody.
Wow, I love that.
No.
All the lankiest characters.
Scary
Weren't you
long
Woody
ones.
in a for Halloween once?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was Buzz another year too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Heck yeah.
Because you had a
Wow.
buzzed haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
They went to the barber. They said buzz, buzz, buzz.
buzz, buzz, buzz.
Also wondering about your first time in the parks. What's like some of your very core memories of the first time seeing it, and like things that you were like, oh my god, I have to come back here.
Yeah, the first time we went, remember you guys were gonna go to the Magic Kingdom, and Ashley and I were gonna stay because you're like, well, we don't want to ruin the reveal of the Magic
Yes.
Kingdom until you go for the first time.
Which is
I'm
crazy.
Like, well, I want to go.
Right.
So you're like, ruin the reveal, let me in.
So I remember being on the bus from the hotel to Magic Kingdom and seeing the castle like way off in the distance, and I was like, oh my god, this is real. And then we went in and we turned that corner. I cried.
Yeah.
I saw the castle and I cried.
Yeah.
Cried in that castle many a time.
And then like something to bring me back, staying in Magic Kingdom for this is like we saw was it Happily Ever After, the one with the projections.
Oh, I remember that.
And I remember they had an entire section devoted to Hunchback, which I was shocked about.
Yeah.
But then they did Aladdin, and it was like a Friend Like Me medley. I'm like, oh, there's no way they're gonna use Robin Williams singing. And then they did, and I cried.
Yeah.
I sobbed.
I remember
was like,
turning around and looking at you crying.
I sobbed.
Yeah.
I
Ours
think-
is all Happily Ever After too.
Oh yeah, I
It's
mean,
just like,
there's something in there for everyone.
oh yeah.
But then, like, I don't know, Animal Kingdom, I just feel like is so immersive. Kind of makes you wonder why they didn't let Joe Rohde build hundreds of theme parks in Lands.
Yeah, literally.
Why stop at one?
Right.
Yeah, like,
Right.
Disney Fifth Gate.
Ooh.
But yeah, and then Hollywood Studios is just, I don't know, they all have the landmarks that are like, so like you see them in pictures growing up all your life, and then you go and see them, and it's like, I didn't know Spaceship Earth had a ride. I didn't even know it was called Spaceship Earth. I thought it was a golf ball before I went.
Right.
So, like,
Yep.
Who didn't?
yeah, that was like a whole thing. So yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, we're also wondering about, speaking of a fifth gate, if you could design the fifth gate,
Interesting.
I think we should all do this.
what would you? So could you like give a preface of what is fifth gate
Like, if they were to build another park, a 5th park, what would it be?
in Orlando?
Like they're doing Epic Universe obviously at Universal, and that is sparking a lot of debate. Like, what is Disney gonna do to up the ante? And they haven't had a new park in a long time.
1997 was the Animal Kingdom
Yeah.
opening.
So that's they're overdue.
They have the space for a fifth gate too.
I was gonna say, can I go first?
Yeah.
Because I have one, but it's a skeleton of an idea, but I'll lose it. We talked a while ago about armchair engineering and
Yeah.
fixing Tomorrowland,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I said that I want Tomorrowland to lean into the cheese
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise it's never gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Lean into Astro Blasters, lean into things like that. And I think I also complained about IP being shoved everywhere where I don't think it belongs. I think that a fifth gate for them would be Jules Verne, like that themed futuristic treasure planet, like just very old timey stuff that they do so well. The themed could be so cool. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which they've got under the sea movies, they could add little things there. It could be deep space, but also steampunk, like Treasure Planet. It could be so beautiful and so cool. And then take that from places like Stitch could go there because it's space. I know I don't like IP places, but I know that's what they're gonna do. So it's like take it out of Tomorrowland where it doesn't belong and shove it into a new park where it could belong. And I know that that's probably not enough for a big park, but I think they could probably do it if they wanted to.
It's so tricky because Universal has such a humongous catalog.
They do.
Oh yeah, they're
And they can do
anything.
And like even Epic Universe, like there's IP, but then they have a whole part of it that's just celestial themed. So it's just like I don't think Disney could do that. Like I don't know what they would do.
I feel like Disney can do that, but I just feel like it's not something that they would do now. I think it's something they would do years ago.
Yeah.
Like, cause like in my opinion, if they were to make a fifth park, I think they should try their best to make it as original as possible.
Yeah.
Yes. Me too.
And if they are, I don't know. I just feel like there's also a lot of scrapped ideas for over the years for all of the different parks that were like really good, like. Beastly Kingdom for Animal Kingdom, where all like there was supposed to be like a freaking roller coaster with a dragon in it.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding? That would have been so cool. And stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, similarly feel about like there's a lot of ways you could take IPs that don't really fit in spots and put them somewhere else.
Yeah. Right.
I know mine.
Okay.
I want them to do like, because obviously like in Tropical Americas that they're changing over in Animal Kingdom, that's a lot of like what I'm thinking, but I want the idea of like if the whole world is back to like 1400, what was happening all over the world at that time, and that's the whole park. Like you walk in and there's like
the plague.
well, whatever.
Plague.
Pick a year, but you walk in and it's like
Retro, like
not retro, but like I don't know, like if you were in Spaceship Earth, but Spaceship Earth, the whole thing is a park. So there's like entire lands of like ancient Egypt, and there's entire lands of like
I built this on roller coaster.
Yeah. Or like
in
Frozen
Egypt.
Yeah, or like Aboriginal Australia is like its own section, or
Rescuers Down Under.
Right,
You have
or
to shove IP in.
like
Yes,
ancient Polynesia becomes Moana because that's the IP tie-in or whatever. But like ancient feudal Japan is like part of it, or like I don't know, like ancient India has obviously there's a lot of like Jungle Book references and stuff, but like just like places all over the world in like a totally different time. I think that would be cool and has enough to like do all of that, and then you could put like a big. I'm obsessed with the idea of there being a big forest because I think there's so many fairy tales that take place. Obviously, European fairy tales are all in forests, and so like that would be such a cool place to like literally give Sword in the Stone like its own place, and like Robin Hood and all Black Cauldron and Sleeping Beauty or whatever. Like there's so many that take place there, and I think that'd be so cool to do. Just everything's really old, but it's like all different parts of really old in the way you walk through Animal Kingdom, and it's like now you're in Africa. Like everyone just accepts that. But I think that you could do that other places, and I think you could fit so much more there. Even like ancient, like where is Raya? Like in Thailand, like ancient Thailand. Like what does that look like?
Hercules?
Super. Well, that's Greece, but you could do. You know what I mean? Like they're just all these old places, and then you can like put in some new stuff, and you can put in some IP stuff, and you still have it make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be called, but I just think it's cool to like have it all be historical, not necessarily like modern.
I like that a lot because
Mhm.
again, like they're so good at immersive theming,
Right.
and they gotta let themselves cook.
Right.
Like look at Avatar, look at Pandora.
Mm-hmm.
Give yourself a theme. Give a group of people,
Nerds.
give a group of Imagineers some pixie sticks, a theme, and some time.
Yeah, some
And they
whiteboards.
would, they would do that amazingly. And
Yeah.
then you're bringing in all of these old movies, which are hugely nostalgic for people. That's gonna be a draw.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like that is really cool. Actually, I changed mine to yours. Although mine kind of fits too, because even
Mhm.
though I want space, it's old timey space.
Yeah.
It's like Treasure Planet, where it's like old pirates but in space.
Yeah.
So like I would still say that fits right in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Interesting.
That's a really good one.
Very interesting.
That's really cool.
What do you think?
I keep thinking, like if they were gonna do it, it's gonna be fully IP. So I'm like, my answer kind of submits to that. Like I just want Arendelle, like the whole
Oh.
thing, like that they have in Tokyo and Shanghai,
Mm-hmm.
and I want the Peter Pan, Rapunzel, and what's the other one?
Frozen.
Peter Pan, Rapunzel, and Frozen are the three. Like they have like Neverland, and then they have like the Snuggly Duckling over in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they could do that. I feel like they could make it an adventure park
Mhm.
and do like that little area, and then maybe Mount Olympus. That would be super sick. And then like more adventure characters.
Mm-hmm.
I think that could be cool. I don't know what it would be called or like how big it would be, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like adventure or something.
Yeah, and more adventures out there. Like there's got to be some
Yeah.
kind of fun up
Right.
tie in there too.
Yes.
If we're working on IP.
Yes.
I feel like I would love truly to see what is it from Zootopia.
Oh yeah, from Shanghai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I don't like when they bring things in copycat. Like just
I'm okay
But,
with it
like,
if it's overseas because
I would
who's gonna get there?
I would love to see a Zootopia. I think that would be so sick.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, right, and it's like we've seen vlogs for them, and they look
Yeah.
so cool, like that kind of thing. Pirates of the Caribbean, where's Pirates of the Caribbean? Do that area up a little
Yeah,
bit better,
yes.
and like I
Give
don't
us
know.
another pirates ride.
Yeah, I mean, you could totally have an entire land devoted.
Right, pirates.
Yeah.
I would go. I mean, like that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think something like that. Like I love IP. I'm like all for it. I do wish I could ride Maelstrom. I wish we got to see that before it left.
Yeah.
I'm so 50-50 on it because I think if it has earned its spot, it can be there. If you're just throwing it in because you have to, I don't want to see it.
Well, that's
I
probably why we
just-
like Animal Kingdom so much because there's not as much
Right,
IP.
and even Pandora, it just feels natural.
Yeah.
It just feels, like it doesn't.
Yeah. Speaking of Pandora, I hear the Pandora that they're going to be showcasing Avatar in Disneyland. They're going to use the ride ride technology from Shanghai Pirates of the Caribbean.
I saw that.
I did see this.
So it's like insane. If you've never seen the ride through, it's insane.
You're like in a boat technically, but it's like a trackless boat.
Completely immersive.
And so you really are feeling like you're not tied to something. Like it's not. Yeah, Ashley, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
motion.
And the
motion of the
like, they
ocean
use
is
the
part of it.
screens with the practical.
That's
so
really
like
cool.
I think
Yeah.
that's I have no idea where it's going. Like I'm so confused.
Yeah, that's the thing. They
But it's
put
gonna
all
be
these
cool.
things into Disneyland. I'm like, where are they going in Disneyland?
Right.
You gotta cut down
They're
more
gonna
trees.
Tear
and,
down
like,
the highway.
Well,
Yeah.
they're doubling the size of Avengers Campus, and we're like, where?
where you put it?
Right.
Well, there's a lot of
Look at
empty
that.
space there.
Behind.
Yeah.
Behind it, where like it just looks like backdrop, which
Yeah.
is cool, but it's empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I give it good for them. I love that Adventures Campus. Make it bigger.
Yeah.
Do not bring it to Florida. Make it bigger there.
Dylan's never been to Disneyland.
I've not been to Disneyland.
We
Yeah.
have to bring him.
It's a big goal of ours. to
Yes.
bring you.
I would love to go
We
there.
want to bring him so
It's very
bad.
cool.
It's good. What would you want to see the most?
I want to go on the OG Pirates because it's
Oh yeah.
30
85
minutes
minutes
long.
longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It is.
OG
They learned
Pirates.
editing and then put it in Orlando.
Actually,
How dare you.
this hot take about that. She's just.
They learned how to edit and then they brought it.
I want to go on Pirates and Haunted, even though
Mm-hmm.
it's shorter in
Yeah.
Disneyland. But I don't know. I
It's
just want to see
immersive.
everything. I want to go. You know what? I always talk about this. It's the classic Fantasyland rides.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
The ones that
They're
are all in
best.
one building. They smell
freaking
musty.
Smell like
smell
paint, dude.
yeah,
like it
they
smells
smell
like a church
amazing.
basement.
They're
Mom's
so
on
good.
it, running her
Mom
hand.
has touched every
Like,
bit.
because you're so
Wild.
close to everything, it's so small. So
pick you
she's
up for that.
holding the fucking bricks. She's holding the bricks. Like, she's like, "Is this real stone?"
And she's like, doo doo, as we're going.
I'm like,
through the-
"Mom, you're gonna get me banned from
Yeah, you're gonna
Disneyland.
get
I will
banned for
kill
life."
But then you could go on Mr. Toad.
Yeah.
I wanna go on
I love
Toad.
Mr. Toad.
You're gonna
Get
end up
sent to
obsessed
hell.
with Mr. Toad, and then we're all gonna get Mr. Toad tattoos, which I 100% would. Just
I
saying.
would.
On. I'd get the little red card.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I haven't been on it, and I would do that.
I love this.
Yeah.
Can we take Dylan? Put it on the credit card. I don't care.
all right, we're
Run it.
There you go.
Okay, so we always do one of these.
Just make sure you smell
You
it
have
before
to
you
smell the
pull.
bucket. It's a tradition.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, I would say.
This is from the wedding, isn't it?
Yeah.
50th.
Sniff it. Why does it smell like that?
It doesn't even smell like popcorn.
No.
What was it supposed to
I
smell
washed
like?
it.
Smells like hot plastic.
Yeah, I washed
Yeah,
it.
does it smell like plastic? Am I supposed to pull something out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well,
It's a little.
Hot takes.
Okay.
Okay, well,
So
Ashley
we've done this
started
one,
out.
but let's do it again. Disney hot takes.
Oh.
You can take a second to think. We can edit it out.
Ashley's hot take is that Florida Pirates is better than or California Pirates.
I have
and
one for you.
I just say that.
You've never said anything about cheeseburger. I will.
okay. Okay. I love what got me into Disney, like vlogs and stuff, was Disney food blog. AJ's my queen. If you're watching, I love you to death. You always have such cute nails, and that's what I've watched your videos a million times. You gotta get over the cheeseburger egg rolls. You gotta let it go. It's literally not that good.
It's good.
It's not that good.
Wow.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah.
It's
That'd be
amazing.
funny for us.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
They're
Yeah.
just fine, but like it's just like the Cheshire cat tail. It's probably objectively fine.
Have you had it?
No,
You can't say it's bad.
I didn't say it was bad. It's probably fine, but
It's
my
delicious.
God, there's got to be something better. It's like the cinnamon
In
roll
Magic
I cast
Kingdom?
on.
In Magic Kingdom,
Yes,
what's better than a cheeseburger egg roll?
I would rather eat 100 Dole Whips than one
What about
serving.
savory?
I'll go to what's it called? That
I
one
think
goes
you
for-
loved
I'll
it.
go to Columbia Harbor House.
I think you liked it.
I just think it's overrated.
I think they're delicious.
You're crazy.
I think they're delicious.
What do you got? Anything?
I think my hot take is that every recent Florida announcement, with the exception of the villains expansion behind Haunted Mansion,
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's all bad ideas. I think filling in
Rivers of America.
Rivers of America, even if nobody rides it, nobody goes to Tom Sawyer Island, you are taking out this beautiful water feature surrounding all of these things just to put in concrete and a cars ride.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then I don't think Indiana Jones or Encanto fit Animal Kingdom at all. And then, oh god. Let's do
I
that.
agreed with you about Encanto for a long time until I just
Okay.
we'll talk about it.
This is my hot take.
Yeah.
And then
Just I agreed with you.
Monsters Inc. taking over Muppets Land. Act like people don't like the Muppets. Just do something with the Muppets in Muppets Land.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if you were gonna put Monsters Inc. anywhere, maybe put it by Voyage of the Little Mermaid, which has been closed for years,
Mhm.
and Disney Junior Dance Party, and
Mhm.
maybe it can take over. And Star Wars Launch Bay.
No one needs
There's
to
Star
go there.
Wars is in 18 different points.
Right.
Let's consolidate it.
I do agree.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
and like, and I also love that the Muppets are getting, and they're still getting Rock and Roller Coaster, which is cool. Always thought Rock and Roller Coaster would be good if it was like Powerline from the Goofy movie, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, those are my hot takes.
Those are good.
Those are good ones. I so agree with you about Rivers of America. Oh my God,
I
that's
couldn't
upsetting.
believe it. I'm like, what a decision. What a decision.
I feel like
Right next to Haunted Mansion, you're gonna have Lightning McQueen.
Ka-chow! I don't know, I just trust them. But maybe I'm just too trusting.
I trust
So
him,
we're
but I
gonna
don't
see
like
it, all of these rides to cap it all off. All of this is gonna pop up in 2035.
Right.
This is all gonna be
Right.
completed.
Yeah. I know, it is gonna suck going there for a while.
A lot of walls.
A lot of
Yeah.
walls.
And Magic Kingdom's already so tight, so it's gonna be uncomfortable for us.
Did you see the Tiana
show got
Tiana
canceled.
animatronics. Oh well, yeah, the Tiana show got canceled.
Oh, I did see the one Tiana animatronic at the end of the show being like,
They're like, and it's hard because they mix in screens. So the screen people are dancing,
She's
getting
just
it,
like-
and she's, which is Ashley at a party.
She's just associating. She's been working her butt off.
Yes. Do you have any hot takes?
My hot take is that it costs too much money, and unfortunately,
That's true.
we try not to talk about it on here. But I can't even imagine when like obviously we're trying to like have a kid and stuff. Like when you have kids and multiple, and you're trying to bring everybody. Like the most fun we've ever had is when it's all of us there. But all of us there is like, it's like
$10,000.
right.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, and I just think that like if you guys are gonna keep doing these upgrades and stuff, like obviously that's adding value, but you also have to be realistic. Like if you price everyone out of it and no one's there anyways, then it's like, well, what was the down payment on all these new lands for if you didn't make it so that it was something that they could do. So like bringing back the meal plan I think is really helpful because obviously you can make payments on it and have a lot of your meals covered. So when you get there, you don't have to worry as much. But yeah, I just hope that they are adding value where they can to make it worth it because obviously they're not just gonna like slash prices. It's like that's not happening. So I just hope that they make it valuable because people still like going.
Yeah.
Obviously we do. So that's my hot take.
Yeah, I hope it goes down.
Right.
Yeah.
I bet like will it? Like what are the odds of it being lower?
Yeah, no, I
But
think
even the president, like even Bob Iger was like, it's too expensive.
right.
So okay,
They
sir,
do something about it.
what do you
Right.
mean? Aren't you
Right.
the
You're
in
the
charge
guy.
Like,
Right. And you can leave the price where it is if you do more stuff. So
Yeah.
if you make it including a meal plan, if you make it
it should include
including-
meals.
Right.
It
or
should
Get rid
be-
of Genie Plus.
They did.
Wait,
it's
really?
called oh no.
The Premier Pass.
Yes.
Lightning Lane.
But didn't it used to come with like you
Yeah,
used to just
you
be
used to
able to
get
do
fast
that if you were
passes.
in Disney?
Yep.
Yep.
If you stayed at a resort, you got fast pass like you just did.
Right. So there's things like that where they can just absorb it into the cost of the stuff they're already charging
And
you.
lower the price of the annual pass.
Right. The annual
Like
pass
lower
is
prices where
crazy.
you can.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I just think that there's a lot that could be done to make the value seem more worth it.
Mhm.
We are gonna go regardless, but we're only gonna go once a year. So
Right.
it's like I'd love to go more, and if you added more value to it, we could probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my hot take.
Devastating.
I know.
Oh God.
I don't mean to end on a
Oh.
want
Well, my hot take is that I don't understand why Big Thunder Railroad's so popular. It's people's favorite.
It's very slow.
I mean, I like it. In
Pretty.
Disneyland, it's more fun, I'd say, and
It's
it's smoother, and it's in a cool location. But for some, like, why to be like Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is my favorite ride.
I can't imagine. I've ridden it
Pardon?
twice, and how many times have I gone
Right.
to Disney World?
I'm like,
Right.
what?
And only at night is it worth it, in
Right.
my opinion.
I
Like,
think
it's
I've
really
only
cool.
ridden it once.
Yeah.
It
I've only
just
been
kind of
3
throws you
times,
around a
but-
little bit, which is fun. But the one in California is so smooth. They redid the track with like computers.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so it's like,
Oh,
oh, I
TNT.
when I rolled that one, I was like, I totally get it.
I guess they're doing that to this one
Right, it's
now.
closed right
so.
now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
hope
I
they
wish
do
I want
that.
you to ride Maelstrom.
Yeah.
I would have
Get
killed
a back,
to ride Maelstrom.
get your back adjusted.
Oh no, Matterhorn,
Oh, that's what I
Matterhorn.
meant
Oh,
to say.
yeah,
I'm
no.
so sorry.
I'm
I
about
don't
to say,
know.
I did
Dylan's
ride
gonna
Frozen.
love Matterhorn.
Matterhorn is.
You're gonna be a
Yes.
I'm like
I'm a
if,
Matterhorn.
if she's
head.
a Mr. Toad convert, I'm a Matterhorn.
Yes,
convert.
me as well.
I want to go on that.
I'll never forget Mama on Matterhorn. Like, getting off of it and being like, I'm
She
not
was
riding
so
it again.
mad at us, but then she wrote it again.
Yeah, I was like, you're all
She loved it. She
Some
had
of those
fun.
like scary 50s, like we are just figuring out what roller coasters are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'll
and then-
never forget riding with May with her
Oh my
arms
God.
straight
Her
vertical.
arms are-
She's like,
Oh, that'll be
So
me on
funny.
that
it
ride.
It
is
was
so
amazing.
funny. I was like, you're really like strong. Like I,
You
Oh
could
my
probably
God,
grab the
look at
Yeti.
I got a
Oh,
hold
that
of
will.
my cart.
I think he's
Also-
coming home with me.
Yeah.
No, you don't want that. He's so scary.
You gotta yoink
and he
him.
keeps showing
He goes,
up.
"Ah."
But like Gabe was like
Yeah.
like that tone the
Yeah.
whole ride. It was so
You hear some
funny.
screams coming from it.
When you walk by it, I'm like, what is
People are
happening in
wailing.
here?
It's very scary.
Disneyland rocks. Let's book a trip.
Okay.
Okay. I'm down.
Well, thanks for joining us, Dilly.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
We love
We love having
Do you have any final words?
Fun to me going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Venmo
Appreciate
us.
Hey,
Great.
love.
And pixie dust.
that. Oh boy.
Bye.
Bye.